Man, I heard you, man.
Bro, where my lighter go?
I'm trying to make sure we live, man, because there ain't no go live button this week, and it says it's streaming, says it's recording, and we live and direct. What's good, fellas?
What up? What
Uh,
up,
oh, we
fellas?
lost them. We lost one
Ah, man, he's out of
already.
there.
No, I'm here.
All right, man. Yo, welcome to episode 24 of the LH podcast show. You know what I'm saying? And we here, man. We here to have a good night, man. No technical difficulties is the plan. So, as you see, man, we got a new guest on here. You came in last week, but kind of all over the place last week with how we had the draft special going on, trying to bring in a bunch of different guests. Started doubling up on the echo, and things kind of went left a little bit. So let's go ahead and get into the official welcome, man. Give us a couple seconds. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about yourself.
What's good, Leather Helmets family? It's your boy Dro. You feel me? I've been around for a minute. I took last cycle off. Me and Briggs been running for I don't know about good like 6-7 years, maybe even 8.
Yeah,
Me and AC been running for a good probably 4 to 5, something like that. So yeah, we out here.
we let shout out. Clap it up for me.
Where the fuck is my lighter at, man?
So let's bring it in. You know what I mean? I know you probably got your you know what I mean? Yes, sir. There you go.
I can't find my motherfucking lighter though, man.
I got my bowl around somewhere, but I can't find it.
Water Briggs.
You see, I got the juice today. You know what I'm saying? Water right next to me. And speaking on that, man, I think I might keep going. I might keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
I was talking to Smitty earlier after that tough L. He was like, "Man, you need Henny Briggs back." I'm like, "Henny Briggs ain't getting in on that 1-yard line." I mean, I should have ran the ball. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just married to it, man. Come on, man.
I gotta. It was some trouble in paradise, man. So wasn't speaking for a second. We good now, though. We're gonna get back to it. Yeah. So draft was last weekend. But actually, before we get anything leather helmets, let's go ahead and talk about some real NFL football. I know you guys caught the games last week.
Yeah.
What do you think of that Bills Bengals game?
Go ahead, AC.
Man, that boy, Joe Burrow, man, Joe Burrow is the second best quarterback in the league, man. After Mahomes is Burrow, man.
Already?
Yes.
That's steep,
man,
bro. That's steep, but I can't put a claim up against that though, because he been playing lights out these last 2 seasons, for sure.
I'm not ready to jump off that edge. He definitely elite. He's definitely proved that he was worth the hype. You know what I'm saying? And we can't forget that he's surrounded by elite talent. Bengals been picking in the top 5 more than Dre. So
they right up there with me.
Yeah, like these jokers got elite. Like the dude, the Bills coach. He said, "I don't ever want to be bad enough to where I get a Jamar Chase." Little shade.
A little bit.
I mean, little shade, but I mean, they were bad enough to where they could move up to get a Josh Allen. So I
felt like they reached on. I'm not an Allen guy. Turnover machine. I thought they reached on him. Accuracy kind of trash. If he was a black dude, he'd just be a runner. You know what I'm saying? In an analyst mindset, he'd be a running back and not a quarterback. So, you know what I mean? I got my feelings towards Allen, you know what I'm saying? Until he do something. Everybody wanted to make him QB2.
So you say Burrow not QB2. We all know Mahomes is QB1. So, in your opinion, who is QB2?
I mean, QB2, if it ain't Rodgers or Brady.
Man, I'm finna get off this, man.
If it ain't Rodgers or Brady, who is it?
Their time is up, bro.
Yeah. Rodgers lightweight washed.
Their time might be up, but they also don't have the weapons that Allen has or Burrow have.
What?
Brady got. I was gonna say.
Hold on. Brady, that team was hurt all year. when they got right, you got to think when they lost to us, Brady threw 66 passes.
Hey,
no run game.
Man, I'm sorry,
You got Mixon over there in Cincinnati, Samaje Perine. He won me a couple hours this year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just not ready.
I mean, but who fault is that the Bengals choose to build their team through offense and the Bucks chose to build theirs through defense?
It ain't nobody's fault, but somebody, but teams is finding Eli Apple out there. I can tell you that much.
I'm just saying, so you can't hate on Burrow for that, man. Or
I'm not hating on Burrow because Burrow also can't play defense. You know what I'm saying? So as long as he get out there and dominate like he's been doing, you ain't got to worry about teams seeking out Eli Apple. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Mahomes gonna find him.
That's true. Mahomes gonna find that wink.
But the thing I would say, but Mahomes is hurt. He got a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, them is the worst.
That's the worst ankle sprain.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Bengals has had that number with the healthy Mahomes, and he's not healthy right now. So I don't know, man.
So top five.
That Chiefs defense is trash.
We're gonna run down our top 5 QBs. I don't know if you need time, but HC, you want to go first?
Nah, you can go first.
I go first. So top 5, I got Mahomes at 1. I got Rodgers at 2. I'm still gonna put Brady at 3. I'm gonna put Lamar at 4. I'm gonna put Herbert at 5.
Herbert,
Justin Herbert.
Come on, man. Oh man, you talking about Josh Allen and talk about Josh Allen, a turnover machine. What you think Herbert is?
That boy all hype.
He's definitely not a turnover machine, and he's not. He's the guy. I told y'all he was gonna be. I told y'all he was gonna be the guy coming out the draft when everybody was jumping on everybody else. Baker and what's the other bum that went before him? It was Baker and
It was Baker, Rosen, and Darnold.
Baker and Darnold. Rosen 110.
Me and you was actually going back and forth who's going to be better, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Remember?
Yeah.
Man, Dro, you got your 5?
Go ahead.
Man, okay. I got Mahomes, obviously. 2, I'm gonna go ahead and throw Burrow up in there at number 2. Number 3, I got Josh Allen. 4, Lamar Jackson, and 5, I'll throw old ass Aaron Rodgers up there because he still got a little bit of talent. So
that's crazy.
All right, so my 5, of course, Mahomes is number 1, Burrow number 2, 3, I got Lamar. Over, and 4, I got Josh Allen. 5, let's see, 5. 5.
all the same way.
Yeah, 5. I'm gonna go.
Y'all gonna put some respect on Herbert.
5. I gotta do it, man. That boy balling out, man. I gotta go. Jalen Hurts.
Bro,
gotta go Hurts.
That's good right there. That's good.
Gotta go Hurts.
Hurts can play lights out, but I'd like to see some more consistency out of Hurts. You know what I mean?
Hurts stinks.
Man, this fact that you don't have Burrow in your top 5 is crazy.
I do have Burrow in my top. It's number 2.
No, you don't. You said he wasn't number 2.
Hold on.
You said Mahomes. You said Rodgers, Brady,
Burrow,
Lamar, and you said.
Oh, that's my fault. So yeah. Lamar, then Burrow. Yeah, so that's my 5. All right. Yeah, I don't know how I missed Burrow. That's my bad.
I say, man,
Herbert just on the outside.
Man. Yeah, you said Herbert. I was like, man, don't disrespect Burrow like that.
That's my bad. Let me pull the young cannon up here real quick so we can go over some numbers here for a second. Say Herbert here. So since y'all doing some hating on the year, what's up? No postseason numbers. We know he made the playoffs. Unlike some of these guys on your list.
I know who not top 5.
So Herbert on the year. Here we go. 4,700 passing yards, second in the league. 25 TDs, 10 interceptions. Where's the turnover machine at? Which one of y'all called him a turnover machine? Crazy.
I did. Did you see him in the playoffs?
You got your boy. I don't even want to tell you who led the league in interceptions. All right, let's move on.
We know who led the league in interceptions. The guy who played less games than everybody.
Let's move on. So we jumping into our Madden minute. And we changed the name. We changed the name of our talk about the league to the Madden Minute. We had a draft show last week. in concept and it was a great idea. Execution kind of fell a little short. But overall, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoy hanging out, talking through the chat, kind of what we do in the party anyway. We just brought it, to the stream or whatever. So I thought it was a good idea. You know what I mean? There's definitely ways we can improve, though. I don't know if you guys had any thoughts about it or
As far as the drafting we try to do.
well, not just like trying to like bring this show, like bring a show to the draft process. You know what I'm saying? Like because we're gonna draft anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of like bringing the live portion to it.
Yeah, I don't know how we can do that, especially like with the guests. Like as far as like us three, it was cool, but like you know what I'm saying when we tried to bring, forgot who it was. We was trying to bring somebody in. It was Javale,
Yeah.
and we was getting like a lot of echo and stuff like that because we was like on two different platforms as far as like. So if even if you know what I'm saying we do it like how when I say it like one of us drop off and then you bring a guest on and one interview that guest and then something like that. I don't know how we would do that as far as like recording it. That'd be like the only thing. Only issue I have is like we can only have 3 on at one time. So if we just did us two and somebody else, or you and Joe and somebody else, something like that, that's the only way it would work.
Well, honestly, I don't know if that's 100% true. We're gonna try it tonight, with our guests. I just thought it was only 3.
Now, so I thought so because I ran it before, and I know you can have multiple. Like I think we had like 4 or 6 on at one time.
Yeah.
Like maybe
so I just made that up.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just our joint that you know what I'm saying that whatever we had only could have 3. All right, so you made it up. Cool. I don't know why I should have looked myself. I don't know why I ran with you because I don't want.
Because I be making shit up.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Which definitely also is made up. So it can't be a fact. But yeah, so we're gonna try it tonight, man. And but I said like with the draft process and having what I liked the most about it was when people were posting their picks, we were able to put it up on the screen, break down the pick, talk about it, and who better to talk about what's going on in the league than people that are in there. And you know what I'm saying? I don't have an Eagle shirt on, number 1. That's player number 2. You know what I'm saying? So
it'd be nice if we can like bring some of the guys in to chat about their picks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
After they select them.
And the fact that we know it's not true that you can't only have 3, we can keep it all live and then just bring them in.
So where did you get that from?
I just made it up, man. I didn't see a link. I didn't see like you see how down like I don't know if you see below underneath the
the 3 things. Yeah.
It's not like a 4 box.
Yeah.
Set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, I guess you can only do 3. You know what I'm saying? And I ran with that. You know what I'm saying? So we good though. We good.
Henny Briggs, man. See what are Briggs actually thinking, man? Henny Briggs is putting shit out there.
I just be going with the flow when that Brown. So I brought up. I don't know if you guys have your screen up there. I put the Leather Helmets league page up here so we can go over some early. Let's go back to the draft real quick. Top 5. We had Joe. You took the corner number 1, Asamoah. I took Big Terry Owens at number 2. Who won 3rd?
Terry Owens.
Yeah. Recap here. The 3rd pick, Tony Branson.
Man, that's what I wanted.
Out of he went to Washington. What? Washington didn't have the 3rd pick, did they? That was Miami.
Yeah, Miami had the 3rd pick, and then Cardinals was 4.
Cardinals won 4, so he went with Quinyon Mitchell, the corner, and then Matthew Cook, who we all thought was going to be an X factor defensive end, wound up only being a normal. That was crazy.
Ooh, that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, he got a mean card though. So 83 speed, 88 acceleration with 85 strength. Coming out the gate. Hold on one second. He got a 76 block shed for a rookie. Is crazy.
That's good.
80 power moves, 76 finesse.
That's pretty good. It's pretty
they-
balanced.
They robbed him, man. They ain't
The
gonna let
dev,
they rob.
the dev.
Yeah, the dev is crazy. Asamoah got robbed too, man. I thought he was at least gonna be a star.
I wasn't shocked that I was less shocked him not having Dev than Cook. Not, I thought because Cook was the number one player
Almost the whole season.
the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Like
All the little pre-scouting things had him go number one.
And then when because I had him scouted 100%, he was a top 5 like draft potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they got like
The talent.
scouting, and then right next to it when you unlock it, it tell you where you should take him at, and he had a top 5 grade. So shocking that he wasn't. Let me bring him up on the screen here. So shocking that he wasn't X Factor. You see here the normal, which is crazy. Any other surprises in the draft?
Yeah, man. I'm surprised Antonio Brown was a normal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They robbed me of the dev,
So we got Antonio Brown up on the screen here. 5'10", 98 speed, 91 acceleration, 92 agility, 93 change of direction, 91 jumping, 83 spec catch. Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, and those top quarterbacks, man. I don't know if you looked at them. Those top quarterbacks was in the ain't have no dev anyway. I think
they were stinky.
I think the X Factor was like a late pick, man.
And the X Factor went to the coach. So what he took 2 quarterbacks?
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
He would have had to because he has a quarterback in the first round. The dude Rashad, which is crazy. No, the X Factor went to the Texans. So, all right, well. Early in the season, we are what in week 4 now. Yeah. Any surprises so far this season? Anything jump out to you guys?
Not really, man. I'm still at the bottom of the barrel, so nah.
I mean, but you playing a lot better, man.
Yeah, you should have won. You definitely should have won, Dave. Like,
man, bro, this shit right here killed the game for me.
Hey, it's crazy, man. We both lost in the same type of way, bro. I threw a pick 6 to the Patriots, bro. The Florida game.
Damn, bro. I was in a
you lost to the tanker?
Yeah, man. Like that's the second rain game I had, man. That's like bothering me. Yeah. But now my biggest surprise, honestly, and it doesn't have anything with the play. It's like we were just talking about how nobody leaves the league and it's hard to get a team. And we done had about 10 new users in like 3 days. Like,
Facts.
That's like the biggest surprise to me, honestly.
Yeah, and it's kind of for the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And like that's why I value the position so much, and I hate recycling players because you wind up with the fool me once type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you did it one time before, you're going to do it again. Now, this is the time of year when things slow down, guys get busy, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But in here, you know what I'm saying, you don't really see that like back-to-back years. You know what I'm saying? Guys are usually like Drew took a break. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of over Madden.
Mentally getting whooped. Yeah. I was feeling like Patty.
You know what I'm saying? He came back. And, many users in the league, I took a break last year. You know what I'm saying? AC, you've taken a break before. You know what I'm saying? So we know how that go. You know what I'm saying? But it's like repeat offenders, and I'm kind of like past bringing guys back. And then they be looking at me crazy when they blocked. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like you getting in touch with me when I ain't really trying.
And honestly, I think it's beneficial for the league that we don't got these people that keep these habitual line steppers, that coming in every season and breaking the rules and stuff.
The same rules.
The same exact rules, exactly.
Yeah. So Cass is blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to reach out to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? To get in touch with me. Send me a letter.
Post that shit.
Well, they know not to contact me.
Me, the shit don't slide in my DMs.
Yeah. So Oxy Man's in the chat. He got that victory today. He been calling me out for like a week and a half, man. What's up with this guy? Like, what I do to you, man? Why
we want Jim.
Man, that guy should have lost today, man.
That guy, like, you crazy, man.
Man, hey, Oxy need to send that receiver for this first round draft pick, man. Stop bullshitting.
He got a goon over there.
Yeah, he wanted my draft pick this year, so I'll send it to him.
He did. I couldn't tell, honestly.
I mean, he stacked. He 3-1 talking about he tanking. So he ain't doing a good job at it. So in the leather helmets, let me look at the standings here. That's what we'll do. We'll get into some standings here, and then we will move the show forward. Look at those Jags. Big Bird.
Yeah.
Sitting at what, 4-0 now? After getting that Ray and them Steelers.
He said he played the Cheese coming up next, the NFC East. What's up with that?
That was crazy.
The NFC Cheese.
I'm like, damn, what I get cheesy? So Bucks took a let's bring the gang back.
Who the Bucks slouched to?
That boy Fly got that victory.
What?
Come on, man!
Good
Come
dub, Fly.
on! No,
Hey, good dub, Fly.
That's a terrible dub, bro.
Let's go.
Yo, let's clap it up for my guy Fly. I know AC want to hear the boos, you know what I'm saying? But
you know, he had a little Fly in there, rooting him on.
That was crazy. I did not expect that.
He needs to lose every game. You know what I'm saying?
So that was crazy. I don't know, man. Undisputed never really got into what happened, but because I didn't watch the game, I kind of thought it was a foregone conclusion that Undisputed was going, you know what I mean, wreck him, but he did not and lost. So, let's go.
How much he paid you?
Patriots, like I said, you see them here 3-1. The Steelers just took a loss, so they're 2-1. You see me down there 3-1. Falcons 3-1. Giants 3-1. Commanders 3-1. The new Chiefs user 3-1. Only loss is the forced loss. Lions 3-1. Bears is now. Did they win that game against the Vikings? Because he was trying his best to lose it.
Who, the Bears? I didn't watch that game, so I don't know.
He was doing everything. I was watching it because it was a new user trying to see what he was bringing to the table, and it was just like he wants to get his quarterback regressed. Bring it to the table.
I know you tried to say the same about me, but I know. I know he would be benched before he get that number interception, bro.
I said, God,
facts. I'll sit my nigga down.
That was crazy. I'm like, yo,
man, the not so famous Chet Jackson, man, get rid of him.
He about to be gone to the season, man. He better buck up.
I mean, if you trade your first, you better not get rid of him because there's some QBs.
I got 2.
Oh, you got another one? All right. Well, you ain't got one that's an X factor like that guy.
True. Them hard to come by.
Yes, sir. And they hard to build up too. Well, not.
Send them
when you're a bum like me, they are. Nah, man, we don't do no in-division trades, man. You, Drex, Bodge, I'll be sliding my DM every offseason.
Nah,
not gonna happen.
Pause.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Pause. Pause. I'll be sliding shit.
Yo, so the next one is we still on leather helmets, but I wanted to get into a little bit. There's been some changes throughout the league. I know we've been talking on like sidebars, things like that. One of the big changes I just mentioned, there was the QB dev regression, and it's based off like how many interceptions you throw and stuff like that. So, and then we updated the rewards program and things like that. So it's a lot of different things that we added to it. And we also had our Super Bowl that kind of was like, it was a great game, but it wasn't a good looking game under the, our rule set.
Yeah.
So AC, I think we talked about it on the sidebar, what you thought about the rules and stuff like that. And I figured it would be a better conversation to have like out in the open right here.
Oh yeah. So, everybody say I be the one coming up with the bad rules, but that's not true at all. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying, because we got a fella in the league who likes to beat every play and loves to give up a lot of sacks. You know what I'm saying? So I suggested that, like if your guy is a normal dev, right? Your lineman is a normal dev, and he gives up more than 10 sacks, or he gives up 10 sacks or more, like it should be like some type of attribute downgrade for him, like a -2 in awareness or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's not fair to everybody else who gets their guys downgraded, and you have a guy that's a normal getting all these sacks and nothing's happening to him. He's not getting no type of punishment for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I call it the Bertavius rule. You know, the Bertavius rule. Like something should be had done. Something should get done to that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What y'all think?
Go ahead, Drew.
Man, personally, I think that one's just a little bit too much, man. As someone that's a bum, it's hard to build up the lineman. You know what I mean? A normal dev, that's already tough.
Yeah,
I can give y'all a trick. I'm not gonna do it. I can give y'all a trick on how to get a guy.
Yeah, man. Let me know, man. Put me up on game. Shit.
Y'all can DM that kind. You know what I'm saying? Like sidebar. But his name is now Bart. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer Bertavius. He lost that name a long time ago. I think it's punishment enough to go from a superstar to a normal, and just that 3 seasons is what it took. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I get it, but with that, he's throwing a lot of interceptions because of the sacks. So the QB is going to be the next. First is like your lineman, now your quarterback because you can't block. But hopefully he'll adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like the goal is to not punish people, is to make guys better. You know what I'm saying? So if you realize that you can't hold up blocks or your style of play is giving up a lot of sacks, you should adjust. We talked about with the Super Bowl, adjusting.
Take that check down.
Run the ball.
I see people talking about it. I see Drake said he got edge threats running wild. I mean, run the ball. Stop trying to throw deep every pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Run some drags like Smitty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to try to get the, you know what I'm saying, the Hail Mary every play. Like,
everybody trying to do them high point throws every play.
Unlike JaVale.
I mean, Smitty tried them drags earlier and got dragged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, my thing with the rules, I think that our rule set gives the users a ton of freedom to kind of play the game how they want and to minimize the abuse. What I was saying in a conversation with Greg and JaVale was it's up to the users to also police themselves and police each other. You know what I'm saying? If you're throwing jump balls all game, you know what I'm saying, nobody's watching the game, how we supposed to know? And Greg's like, oh, it's saved. I'm not going back and look at that game for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you came to me like, yo, check my game out, then I go check the game out. You ain't got to be like, yo, go check the game out, my man, since you think that that's the more noble way to go. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not snitching. Then you don't want no sanctions. You're kind of cool with it. But don't come with that broad statement like, oh, this guy's in here that or whatever the case may be. It's just broad. You know what I'm saying? Like, put a name on it. That's what we always say in the chat. Put a name on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put a name on that bullet. And that's where I think no matter what rules you change, no matter what you add, take away, it all comes back to the users and how we police each other. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, "Oh, you always telling," or "You always da 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 da."
It's accountability.
Yeah. I really don't. I don't get why people say that. I mean, this ain't no street junk, man. It's Madden. Like, you got rules to follow, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We playing this game for fun, to win or whatever have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, follow the rules. Don't get mad at me because I tell that you don't. You know what I'm saying? I send a screenshot of something. You know what I'm saying? That you breaking rules. You get mad at me. Get mad at yourself for doing it.
For doing that dumb shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And now you mad because you're not getting off-season rewards, etc. Like, that's your fault. Like,
and if you don't want to follow the rules, don't be in the league. It's simple.
Joe be ready to kick everybody out.
That man, keep the chainsaw. But yeah, like that is as simple as that. And even if it was the streets, I'm a civilian, so I'm telling.
You feel me?
Barbecue
Becky.
They out here acting up again. Yeah. Get from around my lawn with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. And if you want to throw hands, I'm very capable.
Also that guy.
Hey, y'all know not to do no dirt with Jim, man. He telling you, he talking.
I'm telling. So we do got a guest tonight. I don't know what he's doing, but let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with him. But it's been a good show so far, man. We got no issues, no audio issues, and there he is. And what the heck? Where's my?
He look like Messi.
He said he was light skinned, man. I'm trying to get him in here, man.
He look like Messi.
I don't know why my banners changed.
He got an Under Armour.
Hey, you know, I want to show you his guns. Pause. Or no pause, depending on how you.
It's 2023, man. You never know what's going on.
We bringing in the guy, Roger.
Roger, okay.
What's good, fam?
Hey, little Messi.
Do I need to put my mic on or something, or you guys are good?
I can hear you. It's all about can you hear us?
No, I can hear all y'all, but I don't want it to interfere.
No, you good.
Nah, you good, brother. Like, yeah. It's
What
good
up?
to have you, man. We get the do over.
About damn time. There's AC right here.
Yeah, the one and only.
What's
AC,
up? What's
we got
up?
Dro in here with us.
Hey, Dro.
Going on,
Hey,
man?
Dro, man, you should have had that win, bro. You shoulda
I
had that
know,
win.
man. I was too high, bro. I was in there nervous as fuck. Hella high.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
So shout out to you repping Ravens. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got a bed of choice.
Yeah, man. After this, I'm going to the gym, so I just finished my shake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I threw a couple, one shot of tequila.
I'm headed to the couch after this.
Man, so am I the only one who think he look like Messi?
Nah, that's Messi Jr. right there, bro.
I mean, I guess if we want to get into our colorism, most of all light skinned cats look alike. So
he got the hat on, so he bald for sure.
100%, bro. 100%.
He covered up the body.
Hey,
Hey, I'm not. Chill. I
Happy
still
brother.
got some hair, bro. I'm not bald yet. I
All
just
right,
got
so
that little peak.
since we got you here, man. You know, you've been in the league, man. You came in talking your talk, and you made a lot of enemies, man. The name of the episode is "Make More Friends." I told you that months ago. You know what I'm saying? But you don't care.
I tried. I did my.
It didn't work out for you, right?
No.
Yeah. So
just people hate how I play with my team, man. Like they don't like that I sit people. They don't like when I do some trades. And I'm like, this is to have fun. It's my team.
So we talked about top fives earlier. Give me your top 5 guys you like to either troll or go back and forth with.
Number 1, Messi, man.
I knew that was coming.
Number 2, it was AC, but then I called truce, but then we're back on it again. So it's like,
because you broke the truce, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I keep talking
you don't
shit.
respect the champ, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't respect a Super Bowl champion, man. So you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
issues.
And then, number 3, I'd have to go with Drex, man. No, Quasi.
Oh, that's a new. So he jumped up. He climbed the rankings. Okay.
Yeah, because Drex is definitely 4.
Okay.
And then 5, it's kind of a toss up at 5, bro. It's probably the rest of the league.
The whole league. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
He the
I
villain.
respect that.
Okay.
You got anything for him, AC? Rival.
Damn.
When you gonna win the Super Bowl, man? You know me, I come right out with the heat. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be talking about bowls and who win, how many games you win. You said what?
I'm not made to win a bowl. I'm a regular season warrior.
I know. You know, I call you Karl Malone, so you know.
Damn.
Yeah, my Karl Malone had playoff success, but yeah, you had a nice little run this past season.
You said what?
No, I'm saying think about it. I beat Drex. I lost to him in the playoffs, but then I just beat him with a 67 overall quarterback and a 67 overall running back. When I had a Tom Brady, and then I had Pacheco, and I couldn't beat him in the playoffs. Like, think about it, man.
Man, that playoff is a different animal, man.
It's a different style of play, and guys are, they're gonna stick to what they know works for them in the playoffs. They're not gonna go off the beaten path and try. Oh, you know what? Let me break out this ending around. in this playoff game. You're not going to see that.
No.
So
That's what I was saying the last time when you didn't turn on the live. That people play different on the playoffs.
yeah.
Shots
Yo,
fired.
yo, we don't go, stop living in the past. All right?
Yeah.
You get on the guy. You get on my guy about talking about his titles. We can't be talking about old non-stream. That stream don't exist. That never happened.
It's because man, I can't talk smack to JB anymore, man. He's not here no more.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Last time I was talking about mad smack about JB. I can't do that.
Pour out a little liquor for that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No longer with us.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little too spicy. But yeah, so you know, you told what's his name, JaVale, that he couldn't beat you without Pitts, right?
Yeah.
So this was the ultimate troll. You were trolling him for years, for about 2 seasons, and then you guys linked up in the playoffs, and just so happened he did not have Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
He boxed you the hell up, man.
He did. But I mean, if you look at the game, I actually boxed him up too, because he had a punt return, and it would have knocked down the score to 17-10.
Uh-huh.
Then if he didn't have that, I don't know what the hell that screen happened that he worked through my guys for a touchdown.
That's that messy glitch screen.
Exactly. He worked through everyone. I was like, what the hell just happened, bro? And that would have been 14-10, so it wouldn't have looked as nasty. But I mean, I still got my ass whooped. He locked me up nasty.
Yeah. Should have
Garrett.
Yeah.
Hey, Garrett, I couldn't do nothing.
So it's with it now. If he didn't have Garrett,
I mean, a whole lot of what is, you know.
Yeah. So to piggyback off that question, are you the king of excuses?
100%. I mean, he makes me than me, man.
My God.
My man didn't even break sweat.
You know what's funny? Like when we never had an interview before, but if we did have an interview before, I became a fan of you because you came in here, you took it on the chin, pause. You know what I'm saying? And if everybody had that, you know what I'm saying, the league would be much better off, because you got guys that be wearing them big goofy sombrero caps for how they act in the league versus, you know, in a DM type stuff. You know what I'm saying? They get in front of a bunch of people and start showing off. I appreciate you getting there. You know what I'm saying? You own it. You made some bad predictions, or, you know what I'm saying, you talked a lot of shit and it fell short. It is what it is. But you got to keep talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I appreciate that about you, my brother. Joe, you got anything for him?
Nah, man. I ain't really had too many interactions with Roger yet since you know, me being coming back to the league.
We made that one trade, bro. Just send me Joseph already.
Nah, man. I send Blaylock for this third.
Hey man, just send Joseph and we're good. I'll add a second for you.
Trying to get Carl. What's his name? Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah, I got a question.
Go ahead.
All right, so what's up with you in this? Every season you're divorcing a quarterback. Like, bro, I don't think you've ran with a quarterback for more than one season yet. Like, why?
Hey, bro, I got commitment issues, man. Think about it. Any quarterback that I've gotten, I gotta pay them. I don't want to spend that much money on a quarterback, and then I gotta give up other positions. I like having a stacked team all around. And a quarterback wanting $300 million ain't gonna happen, you know.
I mean, I got an X Factor quarterback, and I paid him under $90 million.
But even with rookies, though, I probably can guarantee that after this season, you're going to draft another guy or pick a quarterback up in the free agency and run with him.
You already know. If Blackwell does not get started or superstar, 100% next season's a new quarterback again.
Damn, this nigga ruthless.
Like, my thing, I used to be the same way. You know, I used to trade guys in the final year of that deal and not pay them the ultimate finesse. That's why no one wants to trade with me anymore, because I was king finesse. But it's not even like a finesse for you. It's kind of like either I'm sitting a superstar guy on the bench or I'm just letting him go. Like, you sent, what did you get from the Dolphins for
Ooh.
X Factor Ritter. Did
That
you
was
get?
that was a good trade.
Great trade.
I got him good. I got him real good. So I got pick 15. I got Armstead, strong safety, left tackle, right tackle. I don't remember at the time what he was. And I think I also got a 75 overall quarterback that was a rookie.
Mhm.
And
Where's that guy? No one knows him.
I cut him the next season. I mean. And then let me see what else did I do. I don't even know what else I did, man. Like, he gave me a good deal, so I took it.
So do you think you're trying to win this Super Bowl, or you because like having a good quarterback is very, very important in this Madden especially a quarterback with abilities. You got one sitting on your bench. You played very well with him last season, and
Watson started.
And abilities were open, like so you could have put whatever you wanted on him as far as like
he started.
superstar.
He started. I'm not gonna have
He dropped him. He dropped him down.
Yeah, him and Jamin Davis were dropped right away because I didn't want to drop Williams or Payne.
That's sick.
I'm just the type of guy that can dev a quarterback every season.
I mean,
and I'm not afraid to dev another.
Oh no, I guess.
But is it really dev on them though? Like,
well, I get something out of him. I was gonna get a second round pick from Chop for Watson, but he couldn't send me the second round pick because Watson has a $47 million cap.
Ooh, yeah, you taking that?
Exactly.
Never mind, because that was flagrant. Yeah, Roger, man. That's a weird dynamic, and this was just the way this game plays. And you're constantly a double digit winning team with a quarterback. I feel like you have a chance to get a bowl in this league, man. And I just feel like you wasted it because you got Jameson, and it's like
too much, man. I pay too much.
Yeah, that's I mean,
hey, but I'm playing to win, man. No matter what, I'm playing to win.
I can't tell.
I'm not here to tank ever.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, like, because like every year you're like starting over with a 60, 70 overall quarterback, like, and honestly, who it was against JaVale, I'm pretty sure maybe if you would have played Watson at Superstar, like you might have would have won that game. Like your quarterback was garbage that game. Like the throws he was missing or overthrows and something like that, like you probably would have won. So are you really trying to win?
Honestly, on JaVale, he just had my number, man. I know what he does because he has Garrett. If you give Garrett maybe 2 seconds, he's at your quarterback. So all he has to do is play short. Everything over the top is going to be covered because you're never going to have time to throw.
Do you feel like he's your biggest obstacle in the playoffs?
100%.
I mean, he calls it the ATL Invitational, so I guess he's everybody's obstacle when it comes to getting to the bowl right now.
Apparently.
You got to respect that. So, Roger, you got anything for us, man?
That's a good league, man. I've been running, like I told you last time, I've been running in a league since Madden 17, and it's already dying down in season 3. It's like slow. I have my team there, the Ravens, and it's not the same when I play with y'all here.
Yeah.
It's still active. We're what, season 5? Maybe?
Season 5, man.
Season 5, and we're barely in 3, and it's already going slow over there. It's just different. Everyone's active over here. People are jumping out over there once they start losing because there's good comp. There's 100% good comp over there. It's just that people don't like losing and they just leave.
I don't like losing either, but shit.
I hate it.
Also,
you know everyone here, though, man. You know everyone.
Yeah, I think like the chat, the league, the players, like we all keep it going. You know, it's not just the commissioners. It's not just one player. Everybody contributes. You know what I'm saying? We got guys that never talk in the chat now. You know, they'll poke their head out once in a while, take a shot, and then dip off. You know what I'm saying?
Chop.
Yeah. I mean, he probably still typing.
him ain't undisputed.
when I first got here, man, you never heard of him.
My guy Undisputed is definitely long typing, man. Yeah, man. I do, like I said, I appreciate you coming on again, man. And I don't really have anything. I don't want to troll you. You know, I mean, I don't want to troll you too much because you're a good sport, man. And like I said, you're great for the league. You're active, and you constantly talking shit. So we definitely appreciate that part. You know what I'm saying? Just start backing it up a little bit, man. Stop letting JaVale, you know what I mean, stomp on you like that, man.
I talk every time I talk shit, I lose, man. Every
You got
time.
Drex. You got Drex though.
Yeah. But I don't talk shit to Drex. When was the last time I talked shit to him?
When you first came in, you was at Drex. Like that was because I guess that's because the guy you knew.
And he killed me though every time when I first got him. Then I talked shit to you last season, and you beat me too.
Yeah, you got me back when it counted though. So
I told you I would.
To that rematch.
I told you I would.
So we're gonna get you out of here, man. I definitely appreciate you sliding through, man. Have a good workout, man, and good luck for the rest of the way for the season, man. So
No good luck.
I need it, man. I can't give.
Hey, send Blaylock, man, for this third.
Go ahead, submit it, man. I got you.
All right.
He's on the bench anyways, and I can't lose AC because the Patriots has my first pick.
I mean, he balling right now, so
and my second.
Yeah.
Well, all right, brother. Man, good luck the rest of the way, brother.
All right, man. Later.
So yeah, that was the boy Roger, man. What y'all think?
It's cool cat, man. Cool cat.
Welcome.
The beef never ends.
you know me. He cool. He seemed cool though, but fuck him still.
I like his energy.
And that's what I said. Like he's completely different than the guy that he portrays in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was shocked.
He just played a villain in the chat.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I ever spoke to him before because nothing that interview never happened. But
Yeah, because I don't know what you did.
But yeah, he's a good guy, man. Definitely brought the energy. I didn't do the 2-minute drill with him, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't really figured out how it's going to work with the 3-man weave. So we can talk about that on the sidebar and how we can work that into the maybe 1 week I do it, 1 week AC do it with some questions or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. First time going with the 3-man team here. And I thought it went well, man.
Definitely.
So, at the final leg, parting shots. You guys got anything?
Parting shots.
Who y'all going for in the before we leave? Who y'all going for in the games?
Go ahead, Asa.
So you already know I said I think the Bengals gonna win because Mahomes. They're home, so I'm gonna say Eagles. I'm gonna say Eagles only because I don't trust Brock Purdy with that rowdy crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Bengals, Eagles, and Bengals win the Super Bowl, man. That's my prediction.
Okay.
So for me, I got the Bengals over the Chiefs. Like you said, Mahomes injured, so I think the Bengals going handle the Chiefs. And then the Eagles, I got the Eagles over the Niners. And in the Super Bowl, I'm taking the Eagles to take it all.
Nice. Well, obviously, I don't have the Eagles. Got the Niners taking care of business. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be a hard-nosed game, and I don't think the Eagles run the ball as well as they did last week against this defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come down to turnovers and protecting the quarterback, and I think the Niners pull out a close one. And I like the Chiefs to take care of the Bengals.
Ooh.
Just because QB1 is on the field. And anytime he's out there, even on one leg last week, he threw a touchdown. So as long as Eli Apple playing in the secondary, I can't pick you.
But they're 0-2 and they done dropped 2 straight.
They definitely
3
did.
straight. I think it's 3
straight. That's why they shouldn't be the favorites. I feel like Burrow has the number. You know what I'm saying? But again, Eli plays defense for you. So I can't pick that.
And he be the one talking the most.
That man's sick, bro.
Cook food out there.
That man's sick.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be thinking like, damn, I can't really talk bad. He's an NFL cornerback, like you in the league. Nah, you stink out there.
Nah, he trash.
He be getting turned around.
I'm so like, who you got winning? You said Bengals.
Niners Patriots.
Niners Patriots.
Niners,
No, I
Chiefs.
mean not Patriots, but Chiefs yet.
Niners, Chiefs, and I like Mahomes to get his second
On one leg.
on one leg, man.
Hey, if Mahomes gets to the dance though, if Mahomes gets to the dance, I got the Chiefs.
Well, he'd have time to heal up. I don't know
Yeah.
because high ankle sprain usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks to heal.
High ankle sprain is nasty. So
Yeah.
But the fact that like I saw some clips of him, trotting around. He didn't have no boot on it or nothing. Like I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Are they underselling an injury or whatever? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Against the 49ers defense, and he really don't have no weapons outside of Kelsey. Like
Tony been coming on. He been coming on.
Tony straight, but
so like
The
my
thing is, he be spreading it around to everybody. You know what I mean?
everybody.
Everybody touching the ball.
man, Juju was a bum.
He is, but like 3 times a game, Juju come through. You know what I mean?
With a block in the back or some nut. Yeah, but what do you guys think about the Pro Bowl since we back on the league? You guys gonna watch it this year?
No,
I'm kind of interested.
no.
I'm
I'm gonna check it out. And they doing like
Pro
the flag football or something.
Yeah, flag football, but you got the skills. Like it's kind of like the NBA, like how NBA do like the skills Jones leading up, and then you got the game. So they kind of they trying something.
Man, I'm not watching that crap. And when they
I might
start
check it
bringing
out.
like the fastest man and stuff like that back, then I'll watch it.
I'm sure that's they working. They're gonna work that, and they're gonna workshop some things. XFL February 18th. You gonna watch some of that?
Yeah,
I'll watch
yeah.
that. I'm not
check
watching
that out.
I'm not watching the Pro Bowl. Garbage. Pro Bowl is garbage now, man. Back in the day, they really wanted to win. They was hitting like they was in a regular season game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm not watching that crap.
Sean Taylor's highlight footage has a Pro Bowl hit in it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, I'm not watching that crap.
Your highlight tape got a Pro Bowl hit.
Flag football. The league already flag football down there. I didn't change all the rules, so
right. It's definitely a super duper soul.
I'll pass.
But also, because I got your AC, I know a couple months ago, like on signing day, your boy pulled out his name from Miami, and I said he was going to go there and play for Colorado.
You said you ready to end this shit?
Cormani McLean is a Colorado Buffalo, man.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
I had to tell you. You said you said y'all was going to land him.
Never heard that guy.
Went out there with Prime, man. Travis Hunter on one side, McLean on the other.
I want to say this though, as far as that, the whole go play with Prime, man. Like, what DB has he developed? His own son is a DB, and he's garbage. Own son is a DB, and he's absolutely garbage.
Right. I mean, Hunter was tops in the nation last year.
Yeah, Hunter was tops in the nation, but that's based off high school. And he played at Jackson State against guys with no stars. Like, they should have won. Like, they literally had 4 and 5 stars playing at HBCU, bro. And honestly, bro, I seen them play a couple times, and they struggle against Texas Southern, bro, and we trash.
But take this. Hunter did what he was supposed to do out there on that island. If you're a 1 star, you're not getting no work.
No, how did he, bro? He only played like 4 or 5 games. And his biggest impact was really on offense, not defense.
Offense, for sure. He definitely was a way better offensive player.
His biggest impact was
because nobody went his way on defense. That's the prime. That's prime.
Yeah, but Oregon, USC, Utah. Come on, man. Did you see that? TCU. Have you seen their schedule?
TCU ain't gonna be the same team.
Man, I don't know.
Utah, we don't know what we're gonna get with that. I just feel
you
like
gonna get a physical ass lit team. That's what you're gonna get. Them Samoans is the shit.
I feel like it's a lot of hate. It's a lot of hate coming from that corner.
No, bro. I'm
that box up in the right corner. It's a lot of hate coming from that.
I just asked the question. I said, who has he developed? And I said his own son is garbage at DB. So
he might just be a 2-star guy. 2-star guy. Like we like look at Michael Jordan's sons.
They wait. They actually made it to a P5 level college.
bro.
That's true.
Nepotism.
Hey, Marcus put up buckets in college at UCF, bro. Go look him up.
Nepotism.
No, go look him up. Marcus Jordan put up buckets at UCF,
With the goggles.
bro. Yes.
With
Yes.
the goggles.
Hey, bro. He put up
Forrest
buckets.
Grant looking.
Hey. He put up buckets though, bro. All I'm saying is his son was ass, man. Now Shador, okay. I don't know how he's gonna do on the P5 though, because he used to playing against HBCU level talent, and
We
the
gonna
guys
see.
are gonna be way faster and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to work for that. But as far as like defense, he hasn't developed nobody.
We got off the beaten path. Kermani now plays for Colorado, not Miami.
Ooh, that's cool. Well, he doesn't now play for him. It's still a lot of time left, but he gonna go play for him, and he ain't
Gonna
gonna
be
do
nice
shit
on
to
defense.
get burnt.
Boy, all right, man. My parting shots for the night, man. Shout out to Dro, man. I appreciate you joining us, man. You'll be here with us every week, holding it down. Parting shots, like I said, for the show. I do want to take it to the next level. So if you got topics throughout the week, workshop it together. We'll shoot them to each other, and we'll work out ways to improve the show week to week, and how we can improve our guest interaction and stuff like that, and bring more to the table, because I do want to take this thing to the next level. And again, like I said, that draft special really got the wheels turning for me on things that we can do. You know what I'm saying? And since AC told me we could only have 3 people in streaming, and I found that wasn't true, we can now proceed. You know, we just have 4 people here tonight, so shout out to that. And we're gonna get out of here, man. So
all right, y'all stay safe.
Yes, sir.
Nick's not going to be losing 30-7. I'm kind of going for Nick.
What's going on, fellas? We are live from Leather Helmets TV. And we're doing something different here tonight, man. We got the XFL Reloaded going strong tonight. Big game. Got Panthers versus the Jets. I do have a guest in the booth with me. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, I'm happy that you invited me. I'm excited to chat and see where this game goes. It's a pretty big game. I mean, Nick is, he can push in the NFC, and Jack obviously same with the AFC, man. It'd be interesting to see what goes down.
Well, this is big. Nick has the ball first, so we get to see what that offense can do. Um, this is my first time calling for the league, and this is my first full season in the league. So I'm a little behind on history of the players and how good everyone is. So I'm gonna need you to fill in the gaps there for me.
Yeah, man, absolutely no problem. I mean, I know both these guys well. I mean, obviously Nick, the commissioner, Jack's been here since, even before I am. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that.
Perfect. I wanna get at least some of the audio from the field. But anyway, started the how did he wind up in 18? I missed that there. This second and 18 right here when I was trying to get the audio together. I missed the play there. Talk a little bit about these Panthers on Neon pulled up here to the screen, so I better talk a little bit about that offense. Right now, we got a big second and 18 early in the game. Gonna have to pick up some yards here.
Right. Can you hear me if I'm in the browser still? Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're coming
Okay,
through cool. That's a big
perfect.
fumble
Oh,
there. Oh, we just
whoa,
missed a
that's
big
okay.
play.
Yep.
We can run that back. Here it is. Pressure from the outside. Nice spin move. He did not get the ball off, and he goes down for a sack there.
And that wasn't even a big drop back. That's scary.
I think he. If you saw that pump fake, it looks
Yep.
like he meant
Yep.
to throw it there. So that might.
Okay, what do we got here? We got an RPO right here or what?
Looks at his RPO, and he's gonna walk. He almost walked into.
Oh, that's that tight end RPO there, more nice. Nope. Jailbreak screen.
There it is, right in there. Almost got in. Stopped short. Second and goal. Seems pretty inevitable here.
Yeah. Is he gonna pinch? Yep. There you go.
So looks like you're gonna have a user D line. They bust through there and get the big stop that he needed.
Nice.
Push them back off the goal line a little bit there.
That was a huge stop. Huge
Making it a
stop.
little
Now,
bit tougher on third down. So it takes the QB sneak option away. He may have to
I'm calling
pass.
right here. I'm calling right now. He's gonna do an option with Wilson here.
Okay. Wilson does have a little bit of speed here. Hopefully, one of the adjustments I make immediately when I start up a game is a conservative option. Take away the QB. And what happened there?
Oh, who hit him in the hands? Who hit him in the hands?
You hate to see that when the ball hits a guy directly in the hands here. Early drop, incomplete pass, and you get a defensive stand right out the back.
See, that's a big win for the Panthers there, man. Giving up the ball on the 3-yard line and then holding them to a field goal, that's a win.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, man, because you pretty much he had the ball first, had that quick turnover, so it's almost like the Jets are getting the ball at the beginning of the game and at halftime. So that's a tough. That's good for him to get that stop there for the 3 points.
I think Nick here has to establish a run at least for a threat. Back off that pass rush.
So we talked about the Panthers here. I said I want to get into a little bit of this offense. He hasn't really made too many big changes on offense. You see a new quarterback there. He goes to the handoff there. Nothing doing. Probably picks up 2. They do give him 2. So it's 2nd and 8. Christian McCaffrey has been his running back, but this year he's going with Braden Albert. X Factor, young guy. It looks like he's passing the torch on. What do you think about that move?
Nick doesn't like real players, period. So yeah, so anybody that he can move for an EA gen, he's going to do so until he has a whole roster of EA gens.
Beautiful screen setup, but just a bad pass from the young quarterback.
Well, dude, give me your opinion on those screens because they just seem boomer bust, and the D line gets through so fast on. It doesn't matter what formation you're in. What do you think about that?
I'm a big fan of the screens. I'm more so like the screens that go from one, like a left to right screen, like you think of what play it's out of, what formation it's out of. But if it's a straight drop back screen, I do not like it. He's going up top here early to the speedy wide receiver for a big gain there.
There you go, dude. I didn't see you hit Craig on this. Is he still recording?
Oh, it's on my. I'm recording.
You've done this before, cool, man. Yeah, okay, good. Just that was a nice toss. Look at that, blows right by the man coverage.
Young guy standing in there, and delivering a nice pass.
Jack's got some nice corners too. Here we go to the weak
Wide
side.
open.
Yep.
It's a big yards. Nice gain.
Nothing better when you're running that weak side and you see that linebacker and defensive line just inside.
And another thing, you don't get an insta shed on your tackle out there. He holds on to his block, give you that little bit of room you need to get to the outside.
Okay, what do we got here? Okay, Jack's single high safety.
Blown up in the backfield. Big Quinnen Williams.
He's nasty with
part
him,
of that
man.
monster D-line. More players. The quarterback name is Malcolm Witherspoon. He's 23 years old.
So he fell to Nick at number 9, and in the XFL, a fast quarterback is very trendy. We were all shocked he fell to Nick. I think he's got 91 speed out of the box. I don't know what he's at right now.
He's a 91 speed, 91 acceleration, so definitely has the wheels. Here's a nice little boot. He has a touchdown if he throws it, but he holds on to it and tries to use those legs. And I'm gonna run this play back here. And this is one of the reasons why I stay away from running quarterbacks. Stop and fire a laser there to A. Touchdown. You get those running quarterbacks, and in your mind, kind of think I can beat the defensive end to the edge or something like that. Here's an option though.
Oh, it's a speed option.
And he breaks a bunch of tackles and gets out of big first down there. Kind of killed my comment on having the faster quarterbacks, but he does break a few tackles here.
Those speed options are nice. They're nice. I like them.
Running game has really showed up for him on this drive after the big pass play.
Like we talked about,
nice
Nick
tackle battle, and he's blown up in the backfield after breaking a tackle. Yeah, I mean, after the big explosive pass play, he settled down a little bit, got into some running packages, and picks up some good running yards.
Nick's great with that. Yeah, Nick's good with that stuff. You don't know, what he's gonna do. QB runs.
Got a screen on the table here. He has McCaffrey in the game, so he definitely got a passing option out the backfield. This is a great call. It's open.
Oh, look at that. He's open.
Money.
Nice read.
That's a great call. Took a poor angle as a defender here. You were kind of beat.
He was on a linebacker, I believe, too. There wasn't he, or was a safety?
Looks like he was a safety. There it is. So you see, he comes down to the box, get caught inside.
Yeah.
Looks like he was anticipating an angle route in the backfield.
That was a great call.
Great call. So way to bounce back from that fumble.
Yeah, right. Those Jets I like those Jets unis with the all black and the white helmets. They're kind of.
I love the all black. I love having options as a team when it comes to uniforms. Anyway, and being a Cowboys fan.
So how is it being a Cowboy fan being the Giants, dude?
I turned them down. I don't know if y'all, if I tell you, I turned them down.
Yeah.
Once before, maybe twice. I'm not sure. Just because they were the Giants. But the only team I will not play with is I don't care. I'll play with the Eagles. I'll play with the Giants. Video game.
Oh, really?
Not play with the.
That's interesting. We'll get into that in a minute. I'd like to hear some comments. Okay. It's a big drive for Jack. Jack's got to answer here.
Has the angle out of the backfield, and it's intercepted.
Holy!
Some wheels to the side. He's going to walk into the end zone. And just that wasn't
a user either. That was AI, wasn't it?
It was 100% AI. Just telegraphed. He read it. It was late. Jumped in front
you called
there.
It. Yep. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Doubting himself coming into this game up 14-3.
I think it was just a little sandbag, and I don't know if it was doubting. It's little, little karma adjustment,
little gamesmanship.
Yep.
But now, how the turntables turn, the saying. Here we are.
Jack I don't know if it's turntables, but yeah, how the
Jack has to figure something out here now. What you gonna do when the rabbit's got the gun? And
Zach Wilson thinking about a MILF right now.
Oh man,
Okay,
He finds
so
he has Brees Hall out the backfield, make a nice little user cut there. Takes about
he
3
yeah,
defenders to bring
he's
him
killer
down.
with he's killer with Brees Hall, and the one thing about Jack, I played him many times. He's not going to panic. He will take what you give him. He will frustrate you, and he will get these little chunk plays all the way up. Man, he will drive you crazy.
I mean, it's a lot of ball game left.
Oh man, the whole game.
Madden's it's a game of momentum, man. All it takes is one big play, and there's a great pass, nice dot over the middle to the big tight
So
end.
Nick and I talked about it, and I think, man, you got to watch Tremble no matter what. Like if you look at his stats, Tremble's his guy. He's going to frustrate you with that run with Hall, and then when you get pissed off, he's going to hit those middle shots with Tremble.
Utilizing your weapons is what he seems to be very, very good at. Looking at the record, you can tell definitely very good at it.
Jack's never not very good. I've never been in Madden where Jack hasn't been.
He's coming in with the number 4 ranked offense, points
Dude,
scored.
I think look at his rushing yards on his defense. It's insane.
Yeah, the defense is definitely top 5 in everything. Except for he does give up a lot of passing yards. So if I'm coming into this game and I'm doing my scouting, I know there's some opportunities in the passing game. You have to set it up with the run. So you got to like what Nick did on his end.
Yeah.
Ran the ball. Even though I'm coming in against a top 5 rushing defense, I'm going to play my
You're
all.
totally bang on. I totally agree. You still have to make him honest.
Nice little route to the outside there. So he's driving this thing right down the field, and he said, "I'm going to answer big drive of my own."
That was a nice call there. That little out to the slot, sitting in that zone.
Here we are here. First and goal. Got a little RPO action. Nice cutback by Brees, and he finds his way into the end zone with a nice run. Great vision. Stomping on the dime here, punching it in.
I like those cutbacks this year.
Cutbacks are wonderful. Gives you more
they are wonderful.
Gives you more control.
You can, when a guy's overloading the side, you can cut back in the middle like that, or if a block misses, it's awesome.
The big thing that I've learned over the cycle is just let go of the turbo button. Kind of just let it all happen.
Oh, dude, I took my RT off my joystick. I just took it off.
You let go of that turbo button. The control it makes you feel like you're the guy, and what you say goes. When movement is so much better.
It's a tough habit to break.
It sucks that we've had so many issues with the game as CFM players. It's well documented the issues that EA has had with this release. Because I feel like it's a very, very good game.
It's a great game. It's a great game. The gameplay is, they spent so much time on gameplay, and then they didn't worry about, all the deliverables underneath it, unfortunately. But yeah, the game's great. I think a lot of people feel that way, dude.
I mean, I'm excited. Here's a nice little RPO. The tight end RPO is a play that's been seeing a lot of guys roll out. Pretty unstoppable, especially if you catch someone in man coverage. The guys you
just got to know. You got to know when to call it. You can't call it. That tight end RPO on the goal line. Everyone's waiting for it now. You got to call it like Nick did. Like even though it got 3 yards, that's a good time to call it.
We are here. He's mixing in the pass there. Got a little zig right on the outside. Big first down. Just keep working the ball, mixing the run, mixing the pass, showing it all. Big first down there.
That zig route underneath is a super powerful route. This Madden.
Definitely a good route. What's up, Drex, man? Appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. We are in the XCFL Reloaded League. Very, very good league. Been around for a long time. Here we are. Here's going up top again. Has single coverage. Sauce Gardner is getting cooked on the outside.
Oh, man, and he got it. And so Nick's missing his fastest wide receiver. So he's picking and choosing these routes.
He's taking it, and he sees that one-on-one and is feasting on it.
Okay, here we know. Yeah, this is okay. Jack sees this.
Making some adjustments on defense. He must know what's coming.
No, yeah. Oh, then Nick knows.
There's an audible to the audible. Great call. A little bit of a chess match there. You love to see that.
That was cool.
And he's patient. Lets his blocks get settled. He got
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
more there if he didn't run into his own man there.
I mean,
Second
9
and
yards down does not suck.
Second and 1 here. Nice RPO. It's overloaded, and he hands it off. He might have had a little.
Okay, so Luke Owens, that's his guy. That is a big injury because he's already down a receiver, I believe.
Yeah, Luke Owens is the guy that I saw him. He kept putting his practice videos up, and he was hitting them on some nice deep shots. And here we go. This is a huge play here. But you don't want to leave points on the board in this red zone. You want to score down here. Nothing's open.
Yeah, Jack knows what's going on.
91 speed, and he picks it up. Nice.
So I wish we saw
Luke
more of
Owens-
that.
Luke Owens is out of the game. He will not
What was
return
it?
to this
What
ball
was
game.
it? What was the injury?
The bruised sternum, I believe.
Oh no, I hate to see that.
Bruised sternum. He's out for the rest of the game. He probably should have handed that one off. He walks into the end.
So that last play, I'd like to do more of it myself, and I'd like to see more of it. That's stepping up when everyone's backing off in zone. It's super powerful if you have a mobile quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, just in general, just pocket mobility is huge. I've never really played with fast quarterbacks. I like to move around in that pocket and step up, especially with a lot of guys that user from the outside. Here's a nice. That was just.
Oh, there you go.
Setup. Drag opened up. Linebackers dropping back into the end zone. You make a nice dot and just get upfield.
You see, Nick coming out there in a 2-back set. Jack wasn't fooled that he was going to run it. Right. Like you knew Jack was playing that pass, and it still worked for Nick. Good call.
Yeah, what I'm saying with a lot of the user rushes, like when they come from the outside, it's sometimes like a looping wide rush. Stepping up in the pocket kind of negates that. So now you see guys using the defensive tackle take away that ability to step up in the pocket. They are using a tackle. He'll run right into him at that point. He's user in that he covered this is the intentional grounding. A great user coverage took away the vertical crossing route. Took it away right away.
He was playing that zone, deep zone, and the linebacker crossed over.
Using his fastest guy, nice little out route, showed off some big run. Saw how crispy this out route is.
And was he using the slot corner on that one?
Yeah, he was using him. He just
that's brave.
Right to the outside like that. Yeah, bro, this is definitely a good game. I'm going to talk about the rules here a little bit. I see a lot of my leather helmets guys coming over and watching the game. They're probably looking at this, and a couple of them said it was a good game. I want to explain to them it's a lot going on in here that they don't recognize. This is the no switch league. What that means is you can't switch your player until the ball carrier is running. Pretty much, the ball's in the air, you don't switch on offense or defense. So, it can be challenging, especially when I first came into the league. That was one of my biggest things. I'm so used to switching off and things like that it becomes a habit.
You've really adjusted well, though.
Nice little plated outside here. Big gains. For this to be the number 3 defense, because he's mixing it up, he has him on his heels, back up on his heels every single. So yeah, and I was dedicated to playing this way and adapting to the rules because I feel as though this is only going to make me better when I do have the ability.
No, you're totally right. And a lot of people are good users get very frustrated. Now it makes you, like you just said, it makes you better in the long run. So you just got to be patient with it. It's a great way. A lot of people don't like it, but I mean, our community is strong, and I believe it's because of that rule.
Here we are here, big 3rd and 2, especially for if you're. He's going to pick. He does pick it up. It's a big 3rd. That's a big conversion.
I think he did the Overstorm Brave on that one. He went to the outside of the linebacker blitz.
I mean, the offensive lineman picked it up. covered the blitz, and reason why this is a big drive for him. Remember that early turnover gave him 3 points, and Jack gets the ball at halftime. So to put points on the board here and use some clock, huge.
3 points is even huger.
Kind of cancels out that early turnover.
Right. Yeah. Totally, it does. I agree.
So
I know he's feeling. I know he's feeling losing that wide receiver.
Oh yeah, I mean, you see him coming out. He's still passing, which is good. Nothing's open. Again, you got that 91 speed. You want to use it. And he gets the defense to commit, and look at that.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So again, the rules I think are fair. And the fact that everyone's playing under that, because sometimes you'll get in leagues that have all these rules and no one's like enforcing them. You got guys doing whatever they want to, and here you are trying to adapt and play in the league the way it's supposed to be played. And then you got guys that are, line stepping.
You gotta have buy-in from the users. Period.
Yeah.
They gotta understand why you're doing it, and that really really helps. You just can't have a guy come in and say, "Well, you know what? I don't understand." Like not switching really 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 helps. Parity, and it helps team building and a whole bunch of other reasons.
Yeah, I mean, and even if RB's there, but he goes to the guy deeper up the field, does get the first down there. Clock is ticking. He's going to take a timeout. He loses another player. I didn't get to see who that was. Another player goes
I don't know
down.
what's going on with injuries. But I had like 6 in my last 2 games, and a whole bunch of other people did too.
Injuries are tough. I mean, I think I put a picture of my injury report, and it's not pretty.
Oh, here you go. How's your QB doing?
Fowler's good. He's good. I like him way better than I like Deshaun Watson. I have that Aaron Rodgers throw release, so it makes throwing a lot easier. It's just I don't have the weapons to throw to right now.
Yeah.
Dangerous pass on the inside there. You down here in the plus area. You don't
I didn't see who he was using in that play. It might have been D-line then, if I didn't see it.
Yeah, I haven't really. He's kind of been moving all over the field.
Yeah, he's hard. Yeah, and really, that's tough, man. When guys are playing safety, linebacker, D-line. So what's Nick got here? 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. You got 3 points pretty much in the bag. Take care of the ball, and it looks like he is. He's going to go read option. He stays up with his quarterback, which is dangerous. I'm sure he has conservative carry on, but you still want to get down there. You already had the first down. There wasn't much more you can do. Get down there and then take your first down.
So no timeouts. So
and I think Nick knows he has to go into the end zone with passes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's open.
Oof.
Stays in that pocket and delivers that post. I think that's a shot.
It's tough. I mean, I play the same way when I'm running quarterback. If my first read's not there, I'll kind of drift to the right and see what's open.
No switch would be good for me in match. There's Christian McCaffrey here. Saul said, no way. And if he wasn't in SWAT, he got
Nick's got one more here. One more. He's going to obviously be very conservative, I would assume, here. If it's not wide open, he's just going to toss it away.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pass there. If he wasn't in SWAT, I'm sure he's in SWAT as defensive adjustments. Probably,
So Jackson single high man with backing off here. Using safety hill.
It's tough. It's going to be clock was not running, but he is going to lose parts here and make it a longer field goal. Luckily, the clock was stopped there. Won't be a runoff. And so
big 3 points. This is big 3 points.
He will knock it down. Take this 24-10 with 6 seconds remaining, headed into the half of our XCFL game of the week. been a good. It was 24-10, but it's been a very competitive game.
So I mean, the next drive with Jack is absolutely key, right?
Yeah, he gets the ball at half. You want to get down. You don't want to fumble. You don't want to make
You
any
don't want to go
mistakes
3 and
here.
out. Yeah, you don't want to go 3 and out and punt it back.
One of the things that I often point out on my streams, on my broadcast of these Madden games, these last 2 minutes of the half, you see guys pressing for points.
Oh,
They
dude,
go from a
absolutely.
go from a
Great point.
7-3 game to a 21-7, just like that, because
Could not agree more.
yeah, you're going to take care of the ball, and I'm glad that you got to see, Nick take care of the ball and get his 3 points. On that ball into the back of the end zone, he could have gave away his opportunity to get those 3 points, and that's the momentum swings you need for this type of game.
So what are the details in your leather helmets league? What's they're obviously Xbox, they're a Switch league. How long you guys been around?
I mean, we've been around for a good amount of time. I'll put it in like seasons for we are in our 31st Madden franchise season that we
Nice.
actually, like, obviously there's been a lot more seasons, but once we started like archiving and keeping track, we're at 31 now. We got a lot of good users. We probably got about 27 rolling users with spots that you know how it is. You got 3 or 4
Oh yeah.
teams that rotate throughout the cycle, and every year that goes down. Last year was 5, 6, 7. Now it's 2 or 3. So
Yeah, and people are starting to identify who the big leagues are and kind of stick with them. I think there's like 4 or 5.
yeah, and I like what they're doing in the Discord with the team fix and things like that, bringing the community together. And here's a bomb. He's right out of the half. He go right up
Oh.
top, and he does not get
So
the
that
catch.
was that was to, I believe, Williams, the receiver, who's not that fast. That's an odd call. I think he's 89 speed. If it's the receiver, I think it's
Yeah, so his receivers got Corey Davis, Terrence
Williams.
Marshall.
Yeah. Oh, Marshall. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
Marshall's. I believe that was to Marshall.
He's a big jump ball guy. Really like knowing. There's a wild pass that he throws right
Wow.
into coverage. Turns
Okay,
the
Nick
ball
needs
over.
a touchdown. Nick needs a touchdown here.
I mean, a touchdown here could pretty much put this one to bed.
Well, I mean, number 2 thinks he's Conor McGregor there, but I mean, this is where I think Nick's got to go play action here. Oh, he's playing. No, Jack
I
knows.
mean, he has the lead. He wants to get the running
I
game
think-
going and chip away at some of this time here. Everything is
That's
going
what
his
he did.
way. He's just now turning on conservative carry. Wow. This quarterback's been taking those hits without conservative carry. Poor Dean.
I wish they would fix that next Madden because it's nice to be able to juke and spin. Okay, here we go.
Play action gets blown up. Well timed blitz there. That's what he knocks him pretty much out of. I don't know what Madden though, because you got 66-yard field goals being knocked down.
Yeah, I have a power guy and I hit a 64-yarder the other day.
You never know with Madden. You could be at the other 55 and still have a shot. So
Matt, this is a mid blitz by the
it's coming
right here. Yeah, it's mid blitz. So this is one of Jack's favorite plays. See right there.
Everybody gets there. He forces the quarterback to make a quick pass.
Right.
And then you hope that you get a broken tackle. But he did give up the yardage to make a much easier field goal.
Sometimes those mid blitzes, the cornerbacks can stick to the receivers like glue.
Here, it looks like maybe we have a.
No, he's got to go quarterback. He's got to go field goal here.
Like he wants to.
The momentum could swing the other way.
So here, this is a momentum changing play.
I disagree. I disagree strongly with this.
One of those situations where he gets it. It's no. Yes.
Oh boy.
And it's almost intercepted. And you would hope he just batted that down like he did. And here we are now.
Now it's a 2-score game instead of a 3-score game, right?
And if you're Jack here, that could be the spark that we talked about the momentum. It's been all Panthers, all momentum on Panthers.
I said it at the call. I play conservative. And
here's Barno screaming off the side. He completes a dot to Trimble.
That's
big
that play
first down. So with the pressure bowling down on him. He comes around the edge. It doesn't matter. He stands in there and delivers a strike. Comes right back out, another play action underneath to the tight end again,
Oh,
picking up
see-
big chunks at a time.
See how fast he got rid of that?
Like right out of the play. She stops on the
Right.
dive, boom, get it out of there.
Done.
You hesitate any more, and you're blown up for a sack, potentially a
You can't-
fumble because you're going to be
You can't
pressing.
even read the coverage. You just got to assume it's open.
It's there he is. Robbins off the edge. Sent everybody on that one. I'm not going to let you sit back there and continue to pick me apart.
You know, both these guys can build teams well too. I mean, they've been in the league forever. Both of their rosters are very attractive. I would trade mine for either one of them, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, my best wide receiver came from the Panthers. He was a guy that couldn't get on. There you go. He couldn't get on.
If Nick trades your wide receiver, yeah.
That
If Nick trades your wide receiver, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Uh-oh,
Here's
what's
the-
going on here?
Zach
Oh,
Wilson picks up big yardage on him. But yeah, that just lets you know, man. He had some players on that roster.
Nick and team build, but if and so can Jack.
Tried to get a linebacker from Jack, and he blocked all.
Yeah. Yeah, I was after the same linebacker.
Nothing's open. Oh, he finds a man late with the
Wow.
dot and the Corey Davis. The big catch here. Look at this. Buys, and just slings it.
See, that's kind of cool about this Madden where the wide receivers just don't run to the hot dog vendor.
And here we and put that momentum. 24-10 game, possibly a 27-10 game, and it's only a 1-score game.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Oh, what happened there? Besides lag on Jag's backbone.
It could have been some lag. Who knows what could have happened there?
I think Jack was 3-0 on his backbone. Maybe he's playing tonight out of nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean to play a 9-2 user on the backbone, he ballsy.
Yeah, it's ballsy. There
All
we
right,
go.
so I mean here is the call. Some things what he did went to the inside zone instead. I like the screen. What I like that screen on it.
You run a lot of screens? I can't stand them.
Yeah, I mean I don't run a lot of them, but like I said, I sprinkle them in when I feel like
Yeah.
I got the user, especially somebody with a good run defense like that. Christian McCaffrey said, "Give me my
Oh,
spot
nice
back after
ball.
picking up a big gain there on second down." So I mean, with the good field position, he's already across the 50 plays.
Yeah. So he needs his field goal here, no matter what.
Christian McCaffrey seems to be the hot hand. Nice cutback. Almost broke a tackle, but the cavalry came in and helped bring him down there. This is a money drive here. And if you're Jack, you have to get a stop here. You can't continue to let the clock tick away and gets out of reach and wind up having to out routes there. And
Jeez, that is.
the
I don't like
the
throwing
long
those.
throw to the other hash.
Yeah. And the thing is the break on the out route is only 5 yards.
Here we are, 1st and 10, and he's right in field goal range. So he left some points on the board, 10-point swing. Here we are. 1-score ball game, fighting. So I mean, this has been a
I lost you.
oh, there it is. You hear me?
Yep, there you are.
Sorry.
No.
adjusted. Then I heard you say, "Oh, I lost you," and I looked down. I'm like, "Oh, there."
Oh, and there your Sans microphone.
So I was saying that I was enjoying the call, and I wanted to get a lot more reps in, better at calling. I do games for my league. I do games for another league that is pretty good.
How many leagues are you in? Because I see you on the
I'm
on the
in
stream.
3 leagues. My
Okay.
league, this league, and
So you're single then.
no, I'm married.
Yeah. I'm good for one, man. I used to play in 2, and then I just found that, my intention was best suited to 1. Okay, Nick's decided to go for the field goal here. So
He's taking his 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and this is what you want. And again, it's when there's opportunity to get points, you get them. You're not going to take the points. You got to have one of those. You got to have one of your, people frown upon money plays, but you got 10 or 11 plays that you can just go to that normally get your yardage. Probably do that, especially in a situation like that.
yeah, and I mean, I'll tell Nick to take the 3, and I've made the exact same mistake 3 or 4 times this year. So
Oh yeah, I'm sure he felt confident. He's been moving the ball pretty effective all game. Reese is like, you know what? I'm gonna put the team on my back. Makes a man miss here, gets to the outside, and he's stopped after a big game. Reese with only 5 carries today because these Jets offense has really just not been on the field today.
Jets had a nice roster out of the box, man.
It's a very good Madden roster, full franchise roster. Great building pieces, especially in the secondary. So much speed in the secondary to start. Here's an option with Zach. A lot of running room. He's going to get to the outside. I'm trying to get down, but up 6. It looked way more promising.
Those are the ones that you're afraid that the QB is going to fumble every time I'm holding my. Yeah.
I always think. Also not good at it. These guys have actually mastered it. That's blown up right away.
Oh, wow. That was an insta shed right there. I believe that was one of those dime formations where the defensive ends were inside at the defensive tackle. Yeah. Could be wrong.
The big 3rd and 9 for Jack, for the simple fact that you haven't had the ball much all game.
This is a big time.
This is the 4th quarter here.
It's Nick user in the
deep. It. Big
that was a cover
down.
3. I bet you that was a cover 3 with that seam wide open.
Cover 3. Oh, we don't know huddle, so we'll come back to
We won't know. Yeah, we won't know. But that looked like a cover 3 with the seam open.
Here's Brees. No one touches him until he's 15 yards downfield. Picking up yards by the chunk here. 1st and 10 at the 22. And again, it's a 10-point game, so you would love to get a touchdown here, but 3 points is not bad here.
Yeah, it's a win-win no matter what.
1-on-1, the tight end gives him the shimmy to the outside, goes back in, easy 1st down against the user defense.
Also, on that, I don't want to say anything about that tight end play, but that's a pretty unbeatable play. Because you got
man-to-man down here with the bunch. Is dangerous for defense. Nice cutback by Brees. He'll walk in for his 2nd touchdown of the game, making it a 3-point ball game pending extra point here.
Here we go. Nick, 6 minutes in the 4th, lots of time left.
He runs into the kicker after getting the animation. Not time it well. Love these 15 yards up kicks. I'll sky it with half the meter. They'll catch it right at the 1-yard line. Have to run out. My defense is already down there, popping them at the 10-yard line. That's exactly what he does.
I mean, Nick gets a touchdown here, and it's an entirely different game than a field goal. I mean, to state the obvious.
Yeah. Here's Jack. He's back in it. No, I'm sorry. Here's Nick. He has to hold on to the ball. You also want to score points because.
Yeah, I'm being aggressive here.
The momentum. We talked about the momentum. The momentum swing is in full effect here. This is the time when Madden happens. We always talk about backs it up. Put it around.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he knows well.
Yeah. I mean, okay, he's backed up. Oh, here you go.
They call on a screen, but the user D line is there. Kind of force that outside a little bit.
We've seen 4 screens this game, and none of them have yielded positive results.
I mean, it's proving your distaste for it, your disdain for it has been earned with the negative plays that you see.
Against 2 great users too.
Bird play here. This is a quick grab at some half of it back. Most of the time, someone's open. B is open, and it's a user interception because he was user in the deep safety. Here we go.
I think on that one you might want to take B really early in the flat to at least get 10.
I wish I'd got the early, but you also had Christian McCaffrey out the backfield with a step on the line.
Well, on those verticals, when guys are playing deep like that, you can get 10 yards if you just dump it off real quick.
There's Brees nowhere to go on the outside, so big test for this Carolina defense. They haven't been on the field much. When they have been on the field, they've made plays, giving up some points consecutively now. So they want to hold here.
Got to stop the run.
They got to stop. That you spoke on it. The run has to be stopped. There it is, setting up a 3rd and 10. Now you just got to play some coverage.
If he would have got 5 to 6 or 7 yards, or entirely different play caller. Now he can play pass. He can use that linebacker on the tight end. That's where Jack's going right now.
Do you think the tight end's getting the ball here and flashes him, and that gives him time. Nothing was open. Not the strongest of route combinations down there, but I think he was more worried about not turning over the ball than scoring a touchdown. And for someone
I think the way that Nick drifted with his user there, he knew, he had that guy coming on the cross and the out there. He covered
and it was no need to force anything. You've been down all game.
Yeah, that's
got an opportunity to tie the ball game up. That go.
Yeah, and I mean Jack throws a pick there, and that's a totally different scenario right now.
You tie the ball game up. It's a 0-0 game because again you were down big points, so to make it 0-0 all over again.
Yeah, that's smart football. Now Nick has to be patient here, right? This is where you don't be aggressive. This is where you take your draws and your runs, and maybe Jack's still playing deep on it.
A lot of the same that got you the lead. That's what you want to see. Nice cut back there. He would have had big yardage.
Nothing worse than your lineman backing up 5 yards into you.
But if he, we're going to watch this together. So, boom, cut back. So as soon as you get that handoff, cut it up. You come up right behind that line instead of then running into the line.
Yeah, it didn't help that the tackle or the guard got he was patting down that guy looking for change.
Yeah, he was beat right away. So you take that cutback lane. There's a zig. It's open.
Whoa! Don't.
Luckily, he got it off. He's lucky to have got that off. That was almost a.
See, I don't like that play call. I don't like that play call. Because what are you? Honestly, with Jack's pass rush, that's a long developing route concept on that play.
I mean, you had the zig right away. It didn't need to be a long. Zig was wide open. And those running quarterbacks, they allowed your mind. RB's open, Christian McCaffrey, head throw by the rookie, missing the wide open man. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. That's offense, which is humming, is back on the incomplete pass there.
We got a full momentum bar. Almost full. Like 3/4.
Talked about those momentum swings. And here it is. Jack's got the ball.
And
he
so
fumbles.
No.
It goes out of bounds. He gets lucky. I do think they would call that back. I think he was down there. But
so Jack is going to bleed the clock here. Like
as you should. You want to be you've been down the entire game. When you get this ball back, there will be 0 time left on the clock. If I could,
yeah.
I kick a field goal.
2-minute warning. 3 timeouts left. Nick's got lots of time if he makes a good stop here on the run, because I believe Jack here is going to play something very safe on the pass or the run.
I mean, essentially, both these guys have 4 timeouts. So,
Yeah.
you want to.
He's passing.
He goes underneath. Great coverage by the user to make him go underneath on that. He comes up. The corner route is wide open. Continued to drop back, took the corner away. Jack made a read.
So he was in a cover 3 and he used it as the linebacker. Am I right?
No, he was in the slot corner. So he had the slot corner, purple zone, curl flats.
Okay, here's a huge play. A lot of pre-snap adjustments.
Not a pre-snap adjustment. He was expecting the inside zone, and it doesn't matter expecting it or not. Picking up these yards, we got somewhere to be. Look, I mean, it's good pressure, but a nice cutback.
Oh yeah, and that cutback, yeah.
Here we are. He's expecting a run.
He's gonna press. This is dangerous.
Oh, he expecting a run, and he gets it. Picks up 3 yards there on a run.
When I'm in those situations, and somebody's obviously pressing, I get a little ballsy and try to get aggressive.
I respect him sticking to his run game.
Yeah.
Moving. He
That's
wants to be the last one with the football here. Again, he's picking up positive yards. Nice cutback again, and again he goes forward, setting up a 3rd and 3. Now, if I'm Nick,
I'm taking a timeout here.
See that's the spot. Because what if he gets the first down? Now you've given him a 5th timeout.
I don't care. You got to take the timeout, knowing you're going to stop it.
You can't take him home. So either way, whatever you decide to do, it's.
So what Jack's going to do is run it down now. Then.
I mean, it's going to be an iced kick regardless. So.
Yeah, well, it's only a 57-yard field goal. Maybe with an ice, that might be tough.
Yeah. That's the only.
Yeah.
Only with ice.
Yeah.
He let that run all the way down and he gets no.
If he got through there, all right, and he's gonna ice him. Yeah.
Now here's the trick though, because the clock was running and he called timeout, kicker won't be iced.
He can't double timeout. Yeah.
Kicker will not be iced. That was strategically that was a bad timeout. You let the clock run all the way down. At that point, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go at that point and hope he misses the ice kick. But you just gave him the game.
Yeah, you're right. You can't double timeout.
Yeah. Jack had to be the one to call the timeout there in order.
So it would have been better for Nick to call the timeout prior and then have him run a play.
No, Nick should just. I mean, but the fact that he let him. Remember, you say he should have used the timeouts a lot earlier.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't use the timeouts at that point, you had to let it. You had to let it run out and hope that the ice kick was the answer and go to overtime.
Oh man, Nick. Yeah, no, this is a tough game. This is a good game.
And QB rat, which is in the red zone, is a pretty unstoppable play. But game is on a line. Probably not the play you want.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to get his 70-30 in.
I thought he did a good job mixing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thought he could pop one. He got a big yard, get out of bounds.
Jack's just playing so deep off the line of scrimmage, though. There's nothing.
And you would think with a 3-man rush, that play would have got blocked.
That's what bugs me about Madden. That's what bugs me. You should be able to rip those off.
1-on-1 on that. Broken up. Boy, just like that, guys. Great game, man. These guys. What a comeback by Jack there, man. Big comeback. Be down 3 scores. Fight his way back into the game, man. great game. I appreciate you guys letting me call tonight. Appreciate you swinging through, chatting up with me, Van. Man, thank you.
Yeah, man. Let's do this again. It was a great game, and I'll talk to everybody soon.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for the guys in the chat, man. Very, very good game. First time calling for XCFL and Jim Jones, and I'm out of here.